Hi everyone, this is our weekly blog, and I was asked on the blog last week, would you talk about obstructive airway disease? And I said, of course, immediately. And what this is these people always have these problems in the right sun. Usually, I would say 75% of the time, they have a blocked pulse in the right sun, which means there's phlegm and blood stasis in their head. If the blocked feeling is kind of pushing against your finger, then there's heat involved, and there's usually some heat. And what they have is they have swollen tissue here, and the swollen membrane in the maxillary sinuses, in the sphenoids and the ethmoids, and in the frontal sinuses. This swollen tissue makes it so they can't breathe very well. And so they snore at night, they're breathing through their nose, through their mouth, and they end up with diagnosis of sleep apnea. But I don't believe in that diagnosis. Basically, these people just can't breathe through their nose. They have sinus issues. And all that a sleep apnea machine is basically a glorified antihistamine machine, a very expensive one, to be exact. So this sort of dry air that they're breathing in from the apnea machine kind of temporarily dries them out so they can sleep. But we can treat it with Chinese medicine, of course, with DNA by targeting the head. And for that, you can, this is a Yangming, Shaoyang problem. Yangming here, below the eyes, above the eyes, it's Shaoyang. So the first thing you do, you draw lines down from the head, and you come down the arms. Yangming is large intestine 5, and Shaoyang